Hi, my name is Leah Hoover, and I'm a person with a stutter. I've been experiencing stuttering for 40 plus years. This video for the ISAD is one in which I'm honored to prepare and to participate. I want to talk to you about my stuttering journey. Not that that's any great adventure, but we all have one, don't we? I want to talk to you about how I've overcome the fear and how I've let go of the judging, of those feelings of despair, how those feelings of loneliness have affected me, but how I've let go of them. That's what Speaking the Change and this ISAD opportunity is about. The change that I've made and speaking to it. I'd like to help you with that change as well. It's a mindset. It's a complete change of the way you think and the way you feel. The way you feel about your stutter, the way you feel that others think about you and about your stutter. I made a transition over 30 years ago when I got speech therapy one-on-one and in group setting. I volunteered. I was a member and led volunteer organizations where there were many other people who stuttered. Some of them the first time I had met someone who stuttered and the first time they had as well. It's life-changing. I think you know that. I've had the combination and the dual therapies of the motor speech development, PFSP, the Precision Fluency Shaping Program. I needed the skills. Besides my fundraising career, I've been a coach, and I needed to find out what the skills were that I could apply. I learned about easy onsets and light contacts, phrasing, breathing, cancellations, all these skills, these tools, these techniques that helped me. I just had to apply them, and there I was, off and running. And then I also recently, I guess in the past 3 or 4 years, maybe now 5 or 6, now here in the Boston area, have received mindfulness and acceptance and commitment therapy. That allowed me to feel what it's like to let go, feel what it's like to use these skills effectively, and to make this decision, a conscious decision, to use my skills and to let go of the worry and the fear. Judging was getting me nowhere. In fact, it was putting my life on hold, making my life just not a life at all. It was one of fear, one of regret. It was holding me back, socially and professionally. What kind of a life is that? Well, it's none. So it was like I woke up one day and said, no more. I'm using too much energy, negative energy, on something negative that wasn't getting me anywhere. I was waking up every morning worried about that phone call I had to make, that interview I had to have, that student I had to talk to. I was in university administration for most of my career, and it was debilitating. I now wake up and it's not the first thing that I think about, my stutter or my calendar. It's about feeding the cat and getting breakfast and what's the coffee going to taste like. Nothing to do with stuttering. That might come into play, into my mindset later in the day, or like this, if I have to prepare a video and remind myself to slow down, enunciate, breathe, and enjoy what I'm doing. That's it. I've turned my stuttering from this negative energy, this thing that was holding me back that I worried about all the time, to something that's just part of me that doesn't necessarily define me, defines me no longer, but something that I pay attention to and that is no longer a qualifier in my life. Why? Because I've let go. I have a values-based life. I lead that. I think about faith, I think about hope, I think about learning, I think about loving, and I think about being kind and being generous. And that involves wanting to share my journey and my decisions that have changed my life with others. So I'd be happy to share what I've done, the transfers, the transitions, and the thought process that I did to get where I am today. Yes, I was a mild to moderate person with a or stutterer, I guess, mild to moderate person with a stutter. My stutter was mild to moderate. I now see myself as a person who has experienced stuttering and still does. but I'm in control. I manage my speech. It doesn't manage it for me, and I manage my life. I forget half the time, more than half the time, that I am a person with a stutter. It comes up now and again, and I have the mindset and the positivity to manage it. You can contact me at lmhoover1959@gmail.com, and we can set up a Zoom chat, and we can have some phone calls once you email me, and we can exchange numbers and such. I'd be happy to talk with you further about how you can change your life as I did. My friend and my fellow stutterer Isaac Rowe and I would be happy to prepare some more videos or to talk to you about it. We're really invested. We wish you all the luck and enjoy ISAD. Thanks.